Hello? Hello? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone.
Good
Welcome
afternoon.
to welcome to Test Reading Club. Today we will be reading some select poems of a major Canadian poet, novelist, literary critic, essayist, teacher, and environmental activist. She's Margaret Atwood. And she's the author of pioneering works like The Handmaid's Tale, The Edible Woman, The Testaments, and many more. So let's begin with our first poem titled Siren Song, which will be recited by Khalid. Khalid?
The Siren Song by Margaret Atwood. This is the one song everyone would like to learn. The song that's irresistible. The song that forces men to leap overboard in the squadrons. Even though they see the beached skulls, the song nobody knows. Because anyone who has heard it is dead and the others can't remember. Shall I tell you the secret? And if I do, will you get me out of this bird suit? I don't enjoy it here, squatting on this island, looking picturesque and mythical, with these two feathery maniacs. I don't enjoy singing this trio fatal, valuable. I'll tell you the secret to you, only to you. Come closer. Help. There's a cry for help. Help me. Only you can. You are unique. At last, alas, it's a boring song, but it works every time. Thank you.
Very good. Very good, Khalid. The next one is Helen of Troy does countertop dancing. Uh, Angeline Jen, are you here?
Yes,
Okay. You may proceed.
Helen, Helen of Troy does countertop dancing. The world is full of women who would tell me I should be ashamed of myself if they had the chance. Quit dancing, get some self respect and a day job, right? And minimum wage and varicose vein, just standing in one place for 8 hours behind a glass counter, bundled up to the neck instead of naked as a meat sandwich, selling gloves or something instead of what I do sell. You have to have talent to peddle a thing so nebulous and without material form. Exploited, they would say. Yes, anyway, you cut it, but I have a choice of how, and I'll make the money. I will take the money. I do give value like preachers, I sell vision like perfume ads, desire or its facsimile, like jokes or war, it's all in the timing. I sell men black their worst suspicions that everything's for sale and piecemeal. They gaze at me and see a chainsaw murder just before it happens, when thigh, ass, ink blot, crevice, tit, and nipple are still connected. Such hatred leaps in them, my very worshippers, that, or a bleary, hopeless love, seeing the rows of heads and upturned eyes, imploring but ready to snap at my ankles. I understand floods and earthquakes and the urge to step on ants. I keep the beat and dance for them because they can't. The music smells like foxes, crisp as heated metal searing the nostrils, or humid as August, hazy and languorous as a looted city the day after, when all the rape's been done already and the killing, and the survivors wander around looking for garbage to eat, and there's only a bleak exhaustion. Speaking of which, it's the smiling tires me out the most. This and the pretense that I can't hear them. And I can't because I'm after all a foreigner to them. The speech here is all warty gutturals, obvious as a slab of ham. But I come from the province of the gods, where meanings are lilting and oblique. I don't let on to everyone, but lean close and I'll whisper, my mother was raped by a holy swan. You believe that? You can take me out to dinner. That's what we tell all the husbands. There sure are a lot of dangerous birds around. Not that anyone here, but you would understand. The rest of them would like to watch me and feel nothing. Reduce me to components as in a clock factory or abattoir. Crush out the mystery. Ball me up alive in my own body. They would like to see through me, but nothing is more opaque than absolute transparency. Look, my feet don't hit the marble like breath or a balloon. I am rising. I hover 6 inches in the air in my blazing swan egg of light. You think I'm not the goddess? Try me. This is a torch song. Touch me and you will burn.
Very well done. Thank you, Anjali. Now the next one is The Landlady by Aguila.
The landlady. This is the lair of the landlady. She is. A raw voice loose in the rooms beneath me. The continuous inward squabble going on below. Thought in this house like the beaker of blood through the head. She is everywhere, intrusive as the smells. The bulge in under my dorsal. She presides over my meager eating, generates the light for eye strain. From here, I rent my time. She slams my days like doors. Nothing is mine, and when I dream images of daring escapes through the snow, I find myself walking, walking always over a vast space, which is the landlady's, and wake up shouting. She is a bulk, a knot, swollen in space. Though I have tried to find some way around here, my senses are cluttered by perception and can't see through her. She stand there, a raucous fact, blocking my way, immutable, a slab of what is real, solid as bacon.
Thank you, Aguila. The next poem
Thank
will
you,
be
ma'am.
recited by Javed. This is a photograph of me.
This is a photograph of me by Margaret Atwood. It was taken some time ago. At first, it seems to be a smeared print, blurred lines and gray flecks blended with the paper. Then as you scan it, you see in the left-hand corner a thing that's like a branch, part of a tree, balsam or spruce, emerging, and to the right halfway up, what ought to be a gentle slope, a small frame house. In the background, there's a lake, and beyond that, some low hills. The photograph was taken the day after I drowned. I'm in the lake, in the center of the picture, just under the surface. It's difficult to say where precisely or to say how large or small I am. The effect of water on the light is distortion. But if you look long enough eventually, you'll be able to see me. Thank you.
Hello? Hello?
Yes. Yes.
Next is Journey to the Interior. So,
Yes.
please proceed.
Journey to the
Journey.
interior.
Yes.
Okay. Journey to the interior. There are similarities. I notice that the hills which the eyes make flat as a wall, welded together, open as I move to let me through, become endless as prayers, that the trees grow spindly, have their roots often in swamps, that this is a poor country, that a cliff is not known as rough except by hand, and is therefore inaccessible. Mostly that travel is not the easy going from point to point, a dotted line on a map, location plotted on a square surface, but that I move surrounded by a tangle of branches, a net of air and alternate light and dark at all times, that there are no destinations apart from this. There are differences, of course, the lack of reliable charts. More important, the distraction of small details. Your shoe among the brambles under the chair where it shouldn't be, loosened white mushrooms and a parting knife.
Departure from the bush. Saloni.
Where it shouldn't be, loosened white mushrooms and a potting knife on the kitchen table, a sentence crossing my path, sodden as a fallen log. I'm sure I passed yesterday. Have I been walking in circles again? But mostly the danger. Many have been here, but only some have returned safely. A compass is useless, also trying to take directions from the movements of the sun, which are erratic, and words here are as pointless as calling in a vacant wilderness. Whatever I do, I must keep my head. I know it is easier for me to lose my way forever. Thank you.
All right. The next one is Departure from the Bush, which will be recited by Saloni.
I'm here, Javed. If you could go back to the poem. I'm really sorry I couldn't join you on time.
Hello,
Okay, proceed. Hello.
good afternoon. Departure from the bush. I, who had been erased by fire, was crept in upon by grief. How lucid the season! In time the animals arrived to inhabit me, first one by one, stealthily their habitual traces burned, then having marked new boundaries returning, more confident, year by year, two by two, by restless, I was not ready altogether to be moved into. They could tell I was too heavy. I might capsize. I was frightened by their eyes, green or amber, glowing out from inside me. I was not completed. At night, I could not see without lanterns. I wrote, sorry, he wrote, "We are leaving." I said, "I have no clothes left I can wear." The snow came. The sleigh was a relief. Its track lengthened behind, pushing me towards the city, and rounding the first hill, I was instantaneously unlived in. They had gone. There was something they almost taught me. I came away not having learned. Thank you.
Very good. The next one, A Sad Child by Margaret Atwood by Ayman.
A Sad Child by Margaret Atwood. You are sad because you are sad. It's psychic. It's the age. It's the chemical. Go see a shrink or take a pill or hug your sadness like an eyelash doll. You need to sleep. Well, all children are sad, but some get over it. Count your blessings better than that. Buy a hat, buy a coat or pad. take up dancing to forget. Forget? What? Your sadness, your shadow, whatever it was that was done to you the day of the lawn party, when you came inside flushed with the sun, your mouth sulky with sugar, in your new dress with the ribbon and the ice cream smear, and say to yourself in the bathroom, I am not the favorite child. My darling, when it comes right down to it, and the light fails, and the fog rolls in, and you are trapped in your overturned body under a blanket or burning car, and the red flame is seeping out of you and igniting the tarmac beside your head, or else the floor, or else the pillow. None of us is, or else we all are.
Thank you, Ayman. The next in the list is The Animals in That Country, which will be recited by Shilby.
The animals in country.
Yes, go on, Shilby. Hello. Hello.
The animals in that country. In that country, the animals have the faces of people. Hello,
Yes, go on.
am I not audible?
Yes, you're audible. Go on.
Okay. The animals in that country. In that country, the animals have the faces of people. The ceremonial cats possessing the streets. The fox run politely to earth, the huntsmen standing around him, fixed in their tapestry of manners. The bull embroidered with blood and given an elegant death trumpets his name stamped on him, heraldic brand, because when he rolled on the sand, sword in his heart, the teeth in his blue mouth were human. He is really a man. Even the wolves, holding resonant conversation in their forest, thicken with legend. In this country, the animals have the faces of animals. Their eyes flash in a car headlight and are gone. Their deaths are not elegant. They have the faces of no one.
Great. The next is You Are Happy by Jocelyn. Jocelyn,
Shall I start, ma'am?
yes.
You're happy. You're happy. The water turns a long way down over the raw stone. Ice crisps around it. We walk separately along the hill to the open bench, unused picnic tables, wind shoving the brown waves, erosion, gravel, rasping on gravel. In the ditch, a deer caresses, no head, bird running across the glaring road against the low pink sun. Where you are this cold, you can think about nothing but the cold, the image hitting into your eyes like needle crystals. You are happy.
That's all. Thank you very much, dear participants and the viewers. It was indeed a nice session. I appreciate you all on behalf of Team TES, and we request you to come forward, join our reading club with the link given in description below. Enjoy reading with us and become a part of this holistic approach to the study of literature with our dearest Kalyani ma'am. We'll end the session now. All right.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
couldn't join you on time, and I thought I'll be reading a poem, the photographing. If
Yes.
there is still some time that we could continue the session, or
But we have done everything. We have
okay,
read all the poems.
okay, ठीक है. It's
Yeah.
okay, completely okay.
Okay. Ending the meeting.